Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my hive. My name is Robin, and on today we will be stitching up something beautiful. We will be stitching up a designs by JuJu, and we're going to be doing pot holders. And I will make that singular. It is a pot holder. There were two, and prior to the live, I did go ahead and stitch out the bunny rabbit, which was one of the pot holders. And on today, we will be doing the carrot. I could no longer view this particular pot holder, the bunny or the carrot, on Designs by JuJu's website. And what I'm thinking is that it was either a free or bonus item when I had originally purchased this design. So I just wanted to, bring that, of course, to everyone's attention because I'm like, I can't put it in the chat. But what I can do is go ahead, and since it is um in my folder, I am going to show you this design so that you are aware of the product. And it is an 8x8 pot holder, and this is an in the hoop project, my favorite, right? So let me share my screen really quickly just so that I can show you the item, because you know how when you don't see it, you can't really, kind of relate to it. So I may have someone in the chat or maybe watching the replay that could have possibly purchased this design and did not know exactly what I was referring to. So I am going to, let me see here. I'm sharing my whole screen. And let me go here. So here is the design that we will be stitching out today. And I pondered back and forth after I made my thumbnail first, and then I went to go and try to pull it up, and then my thumbnail was already done. So I could not add the pot holders to my thumbnail either. So instead of going in blindly, I wanted to first show tonight's design. Aren't these pot holders really cute? I really like them. So let me go ahead and minimize my screen, and then I'll go back and stop sharing. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you being here. If you are here in the live, thank you so much for stopping by. And even if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. Before I proceed any further, what I want to do is say hello to all of my guests that has joined me this evening, and I'm so very excited about it. So let me try and I'm trying to maximize myself. Let me see here. I thought it was maximize. So I'm like playing around with all the screens, and I'm like, huh, what are you doing? So yes, so I am going to, let me my volume is up a little too loud on the iPad. So I'm going to start at the top. Hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Picture Me Crafting, Miss Merlinda. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Stacy at Lady Blueberry Designs. You're driving home. Be careful, but listening. Thank you. Hello, Chess Craft Therapy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, D. Smith. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Renee Meyer. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, D. Smith. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every person here joining me for tonight's live. Hello, Karen Mary. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, let me see here. Oh, so we are going to now first I wanted to ask everyone, let me go, when I look over here to my right, I'm actually looking at the chat at StreamYard, and I just wanted to get down to the bottom of the the chat. Hello, Miss Mary Brown. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And you are very, very welcome. Oh, Miss Mary Brown received her beautiful shirt. And that beautiful shirt was designed by Melissa from Tailor Made Designs LLC. And it said, love is patient. And you received it. I am so glad. And we have Melissa here in the chat. Hello. Hello, Melissa from Tailor Made Designs LLC. Welcome in. We were just talking about your beautiful design. Oh, yes. Hello, Miss Sharon Davenport. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. So what I am going to do now, oh, I want to let everyone know that I'm in the state of Maryland, and I know that we today have reached over 70 degrees. It was beautiful outside, perfect walking weather. How is the weather where you live? The weather here was absolutely beautiful. And I love to go on walks. And the walks, I mean, at least 3 miles. Was that a 5K? At a time, and it clears the mind. And I've also tried to, when I go live, so that I can kind of stay on track, and it was definitely derived from everyone coming in and saying that they are in the dinner bushes. Well, I took dinner bushes and kind of like, you know what? I need to prepare my dinner, and a healthy dinner, getting all my vegetables and everything in prior to the live, so that when I get off live, I'm still eating a nutritious meal. So I want to show you my dinner bushes meal. And you probably already saw it because, I had shared all the screens. So let me just unwrap her. Yes. Oh my goodness. Hello, Dolores Leonard. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh wow, I didn't miss a lot. Hello, Anita Omer. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh wow. Okay, Miss Sharon. She's in the dinner bushes. LD Smith. Hello, Shantae with Stitching Hearts with Shantae. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, okay, Jess. I understand. Thanks, everyone. So let me share my meal for this evening. So it's kind of like, I think I still forgot my I believe it's my blue cheese crumbles, but I forgot my cheese crumbles, but I can put that on when I'm ready to eat the salad. So let me just maximize. And it's like a Mediterranean with the salmon in the middle. And then I use, I have the, I want to say lettuce, but this is romaine lettuce. And then the red and the yellow are the sweet bell peppers. I have some cherry tomatoes as well as the red onions, cucumbers, and I do have over here in this corner some avocado. And this will be my meal when I get off live this evening. So bon appetit, everyone, because I know this is, in fact, dinner time for a lot of us. So I did want to share, and let me minimize and maximize myself, take this meal away, and it's smelling divine. So yes, so I'm just going to put my press and seal back on top and keep it nice and fresh and sealed until I get off. So I've already wasted something on my tray. So let me just push this in the hall. Awesome. And wipe my hands. And let me see here. Yes. Hello, Karen Mary. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thanks, everyone. Hello, hello. Wow, Miss Evelyn Warder said it is 86 degrees in Orlando. Awesome. That's some great weather. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Picture Me Crafting. Yes. Oh, yes. So let me see here. I wanted to make sure I did not forget any of the questions or miss any questions. No, it looks like I'm good on and I just looking to make sure I did not miss anyone that is coming in. And yes, thank you, Melissa. Yes, if you haven't had a chance, please subscribe if you haven't done so and hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. So what I am going to do, as you can see, I have over on the chalkboard a list of all of the supplies. So what I'm hoping is that you are able to see the supply list. So this is my stitch list for this evening project. So starting from the top, before we get here, I have my big pencil and I have my fabrics, and I did cut them out already. So I should have put a check. Let me see here before let me get my chalk. So yes, I have my fabrics. And then my cutaway stabilizer, I have already hooped the 8x8 hoop. And then I also have my batting. The fusible interfacing is on the pieces that really need the fusible interfacing. And that has already been applied as well. So the heat and bond light, I didn't find that until way later because I only have like a small piece of it and it has not been applied. So then the Insto Bright. The Insto Bright is the installation for the pot holder, and I have an X on here because I did not use the Insto Bright. And then we have the scissors and the thread. So all these things had been cut out prior to the live, just so that during the live, for the sake of time, I I like to cut out everything prior to the live. So what we're going to do now is pull up my desk, and let's see here, we're going to minimize myself. I am so excited. I have had that chalkboard behind me for quite some time. and it was designed with this room. But I tell you, I was contemplating or thinking about getting rid of it. But I'm still thinking. So I'm going to just go ahead and slide in my tray and let you see the. And here I have the stabilizer already hooked on the 8x8 hoop. This is it's a 7.9 by 7.9 hoop, and hoop with the cutaway stabilizer. And then I just want to give you an idea of the palette that we'll be using this evening. So we have here's the design, and then where the carrots are, we will be using this is felt, and then for the leaves, we'll just kind of like do an interchangeable on the leaves, like do something different in the middle than the outside. And then we have the carrots. So the orange is for the carrots. We'll do the small dots in the felt. And then the polka dot, maybe I'll make that the border. So maybe the border will be here. And I did not choose my ribbon, and maybe we can choose that together. I have a ton of ribbon, so let me, maybe while it's stitching out, we can select the ribbon, because that's a quite a bit of ways off. So I just wanted you to see the palette that we'll be using. Yes. Hello, Creative Notions. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I am going to take my desk off, and now we are going to go to the embroidery machine. Now, the embroidery machine, I moved it a bit closer to me, and I can, still be doing two things at one time. I just wanted to try something different. Now you can see the some of these threads that are back here on my thread stand were left from ah, the pot holder that I did. Oh my goodness. I did not show everyone the pot holder. Hello. Hello, Robin. Oh my goodness. How in the world? Let me go back to my desktop. After I saw the threads, I thought, you did not show them your project. No one has seen your project, young lady. Okay. So, yes. So here is the bunny rabbit that I stitched out prior to the live, and I wanted to, show everyone, and those were the colors that I was just showing on the embroidery machine. So I have like a pink and purple border, and then the bunny rabbit itself, since I was using a fabric that had design on it, I just used it for the whole rabbit because I thought it was so cute. And I love the pattern. So the pattern in the background, they did like the Easter eggs. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Oh, thanks to Karen Mary. Thanks everyone. Yeah. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So, and then for the tab, to hang the pot holder, I just used ribbon. And that's what it was asking for, some ribbon. And then it's a pot holder, so it does kind of like that envelope backing. So that is what we have here. Like an envelope backing. So I'm excited about this. So this is, the project that we did already. Well, I did prior to the live. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, DB. Thanks, everyone. So, I am going to go back to the embroidery machine, and then we can, of course, multitask a little bit. Let me just get the project started. So, I believe that I am going to, I think. I think so far what I'm going to use is orange thread. And it's a possibility when I get to orange, maybe I can use green, or I could use hmm I can use orange or white. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I have the everything, the the stabilizer on the hoop already. So we're gonna go ahead and put the hoop onto the embroidery machine. So I'll just lift up the hoop, and she's hooped. And then the first thing, and when you hear the pages turning in the background, it is me looking at my project. And let me make sure I don't, it's a lot of rules when you do someone else's project. You can't be showing all the goods. So let me put it over here to the side because I've been and forgot. So the first thing we're going to do, and then designs by JuJu, they always tend to have very good instructions. I really enjoy doing their projects. I think that they're very user friendly, and you're able to get a great stitch out. So they also give you a number of colors. And in this one, I had 32 colors, but like I said, I'm going to narrow that 32 color palette, or 32. Yeah, I'm just going to do two. I'm not doing all that because my colors are going to come from my fabrics. So I have a stitch out of the stitch, what is it? The stitches in the colors. So I printed out the charts, and when you see me looking down right now, you can just see my mouth moving. But when I look down, you'll be able to see, you'll know that I'm looking at the instructions. So first thing is the batting. So what I'm going to do is do the placement stitch for the batting. So I'll press the foot is down, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the position that the batting goes in. And let me know if that's a good, if you can, if that view is okay. It looks okay. Hmm, looks blurry. Share. Okay. Oh, yes. So that view is okay with everyone. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Carrie Mary. So after it has done the placement stitch for the batting, we're going to go ahead and right over those stitches, we will add the batting. So I have the batting here, and I'll lay that out, and I'll make sure that it's fully covered. And I have to get up and get on top of the project sometimes. And I did not use any 505 spray or anything like that. And I do have my wooden spatula, and we won't be using fingers this evening. We're going to leave our fingers out of it. So now this is the tack down of the batting. So I'm trying to push that purple thread was getting in the way. Yes, so it's going around, and I believe it goes around once. And some of them, I can see that it went around twice, just for that extra, security. Um, is that a good view, or did you want, maybe I can come in just a little closer? Let me see here. Okay, so the other portion is going to let me know where to place the outline of the outer fabric. Mm, awesome. And what it's doing also, it's going to make it really user friendly. And it is putting the letter A here because it's letting me know where to place everything. So it's going to letter it and say A, B, C, and D. And I thought that was really awesome. And like I said, the designs by JuJu Designs are oftentimes very much user friendly, and I love it. Yes, so that looks great. Okay, awesome. So we have here, let me see if I can unhoop her and lift everything up and kind of show you. So you see here the A, wrong side. You see the A here, the C is there, and then you see the D and the B. Isn't that awesome? It's like, it just make so that you'll know or understand the whole thing for this potholder stitch out. That's the first time I seen them kind of tell you to add, like, they added letters for placement, and I thought that was genius. So thank you, Designs by JuJu. So now what we are going to do, we are on 3, and we are going to add our background fabric. So the background fabric, uh, hmm, oh, you know what? My background fabric is white, and I do not have it over here. Yep, I did. I chose white. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. I was getting ready to say, I know I didn't have the green. So I have the background fabric here, and then I'll go ahead and let it start, stitching out for the background fabric. And it already put the lines in place so that I'll know exactly where to place the fabric. And then it'll just go on around. Yes. So it's doing the awesome. So at this time, soon after it finishes, then I can cut the extra of the fabric that is around left, right, top, and bottom. So I'll just kind of get my double bin or my single bin scissors out so that I can cut the fabric. And all of the fabrics that I am using this evening, they are all cotton fabrics. So right now, I could keep everything kind of in the hoop as far as long as I can. So I'm just going to unhoop her just a tad. And you know what? What this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unhoop her because you don't want your hoop to become unstable. And when it becomes unstable, you run the risk of get having your hoop come apart. So I'm going to go ahead and switch up the screen and let you see me cutting the extra fabric that is around the pot holder. So this is, okay, so this is the main background fabric. So let's maximize that screen. And then now you can see me cut around and get a clear look. So here I'll lift the background fabric up just a little bit, and you can see that it won't pull any further. So then, hello, Anna Smith. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Jennifer Reese. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here. And I'll go ahead and cut the excess. And I want to kind of go close to the stitches without cutting the stitches. So then I'll go ahead and go right on around. And I'm getting pretty close, which I love. And these scissors are very sharp. And you always want, your scissors to be sharp. It comes, when you have sharp scissors, you get a clean cut. Awesome. So, oh, okay. Anna is at the doctor's office. Okay. And let me cut this last piece. And then I'm just going to go right on across. Awesome. And then the last piece, and cut that off as well. So now we can see the background fabric. And now that I cut the background fabric off, isn't this so unique how they have, when it's time for the border fabric to go around, how they have it labeled, and it's right here in the batting, A, B, C, and D. I thought that was genius and user friendly, I'm not sure if all of their pot holders, all because this one isn't available any longer. They did have some other pot holders for Designs by JuJu. So I'm going to minimize and then maximize the embroidery machine again. So she's back on the hoop. And then the next step, we will go ahead and stitch the decorative quilting motif. And that's for the background. And I'm going to, let me see here. And then it'll kind of do the quilting. And as it's doing the quilting, you can see like the shadowing of the carrots. Okay, so let's get started. Yes, okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. And then it will go ahead and, stitch out this beautiful motif. Okay, so it's a quilting motif pattern. And that's right before we get to the leaves and everything. Exactly, Jennifer Reese. It helps with taking the guesswork out of the way. Exactly. Because you'll be like, oh, what am I going to put here? And again, it's coming up on a year, and it's not until, next month, April, and that I've been on my embroidery journey and loving it. That, putting all of this here, doing the Designs by JuJu, I purchased things off of Etsy. I've been given various stitch outs by quite a few um, of my crafty friends, Marilyn and Patrice. And when I do those stitch outs and just doing them repetitively over and throughout the year, I have been really and truly enjoying my embroidery journey. I have no complaints. No complaints. I just, I had no idea I would have enjoyed it as much. And then I've also been like kind of like freehanding just with my purses. That's my love language. I'm like, oh my goodness, I love making purses and bags. So yes, I am excited. So it's going around, and I can what I'll do next while this is stitching out, because it has to go over to, because the whole project is like about 35 minutes. So let me see here. I'm going to show my desktop again while this is stitching out. So I can't take myself off because that's where the sound is. And yes. So I just want to show you a few things that I've either purchased. Yes. So I'm not sure, but hello, Keisha Elliott. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm not sure of how many of us in the chat love Jolly Ranchers. But I was kind of chatting with Donzel as he was letting me know that he has a love for Jolly Ranchers. And I'm not sure if anyone has seen the Jolly Rancher jelly beans. They are, in fact, in season right now. And if you like the hard candy, these are the jelly beans. And let me tell you, these are delicious. And I keep them right here in my little jar. So let me just open it up. So yes, I have my Jolly Rancher jelly beans right here in my glass jar right above me. So I wanted to show the Jolly Rancher candy, which is my segue into another sweet another sweet Jolly Rancher treat that was given to me. I ordered the from Sean at Go Savvy Designs by Sean. I ordered she has her own line of the glide thread, and the glide thread, I use it already. I kind of for the black and white, I purchased the large spools, and these are multiple color spools, and the color is very vibrant and beautiful. And when I saw that Go Savvy Designs by Sean had her own line, I was like, okay now. And I need, for my Juki sewing machine, I do need to get more thread colors. So yes. And Sean, or Go Savvy Designs, while I'm on that Jolly Rancher, if you don't mind, the hard candy. I have grand girls, and I really do, especially for my 6-year-old, I prefer her to have the soft candy rather than the hard. And yes, so Sean always gives you like something sweet, and most times Jolly Ranchers, and that's what she have been doing. I took one of her classes, and she gave us Jolly Ranchers as well. And then she put this beautiful sticker in here, and it says, "Life is short. Buy the fabric." and that was a sticker. You know, I love all the little gifts and treats. And I said that I was going to, I love her thank you card that she sent to me. And she also sent me various stabilizers. And I said that I was going to, because I have not used this brand before, I said that I was going to go and find out exactly what they are used for. Keisha Elliott says she's a Go Savvy Designs by Sean is a Jolly Rancher pusher. So these are all Filtech. So she already cut down the 6x6, and this one is this Pro Fit 2.0. So this is the performance wear stabilizer. So I thought that was really nice. Then she also gifted me the Rapid Tear, and this is cutaway backing, and all by Filtech. Then this one here is the classic grid, and this is the cutaway backing. So I'm like, ooh, woo. And then I also have like a medium weight cutaway backing. This is the soft cut. So this is the 2.4 ounce. So I was like, wow. And I did not have any of these. So thank you, Go Savvy Designs by Sean. And here, the last one in the black and the white. Well, no, this black looks like it's just stabilizing. But this white is the Pro Fit 2.0 Performance Wear Stabilizer by Filtech as well. And then the black. So this is really, really awesome. I think, you know, having this a variation of stabilizers in my craft room is really awesome because I do not have a plethora of options. I kind of like purchase what I purchase and just stick with it. So I'll be trying out the Filtech just so I can broaden my you know, exposure to various other stabilizers that are out here. Hello, crafting on a dime with Shay Shay. Hey, Shay Shay. Ooh, thank you so much for stopping by. And let me see here. Oh my goodness. Shay Shay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Shay Shay, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aw, this is awesome. So Shay Shay, this evening you may have seen already the thumbnail saying that we are doing the Designs by JuJu bunny potholders, or the Easter potholders, one of which is a bunny rabbit. And then the other one, the one that we're stitching out currently, is the carrots. So let me put my stabilizer back in the bag. And then if, yes, yes, thank you, Shay Shay. Yes, so I'm gonna put all of my stabilizers off to the side. And for anyone who, you know, did not, and not that, you know, some may, you know, you sometime are watching and can't get to the actual chat and typing things out. So I'm going to go over here. The embroidery machine has stopped, but I just want to show the project again. On prior to the live, I did stitch out the bunny rabbit pot holder with the background quilting is the Easter egg. And yes, be careful, Shay Shay, and she may be working as well. So thank you so much. Yes, so this pot holder, I love the embroidered Easter egg with the bunny, and then it has like that envelope backing. So I really enjoyed stitching this out. So we're going to go over back to the embroidery machine because the quilting portion is actually has stopped. So yes. So now that we have all the beautiful stitching and I have everything, let me see here. Yes, so okay. So the carrots. So let me see if I can show you. Um mm, I'm going to see if I can show you. Look at that. It has like the outlining of the carrots. And then you can see the quilted background. Isn't that nice? I think that that turned out really, really nice. I'm like, oh, wow. Hello, Miss Joy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. Oh, she is off work. All right now. Miss Joy is off work. And Shay Shay is at work. Yes. So this designs by JuJu Design is really nice. I really like it. So we're going to put the hoop back on and hoop her back. And now it's time to do the leaves. So let me see here. We're on 5. So the element, I believe. Okay, so first it's going to show me the placement. So I can actually, I already know what I'm going to do as far as the first. So I just have to do this kind of like let me do it right. So first, number 5 is going to, this is stop 5, and it's going to show me where to place my carrot, the leaves for my carrot. Okay, so and then okay, so it has the left and the right. So which leaves will I be using? That's what it's asking. So what I think I'm going to do, and I have quite a few. I hope. So what I'm pondering on is, sorry for the loud noise, but what I'm pondering on was the fabric stitch out for the leaves. So I think I wanted to do something different on the outer portions. And since I wasn't able to put the heat and bond on there, I could use so that it won't flick up. I'll use my 505 glue just so that it will stay in place. And here you'll see my 505 glue stick. Yes. Hello, Rosalind Lewis. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I am going to put my glue here on the one piece of fabric, and then that'll just help me hold it down. And then I'm, just adding a little bit. I just added a little. And then I'll go ahead and stick it down here as well. And that'll just help it stay in place. Okay, so then now we did the outline. Now we're going to do the tack down. So this, I probably should have used my green. Yeah, that orange does not look right. So I wasn't paying attention. So it's time for my seam ripper because the leaves are green and I have to change my bobbin as well. So my bobbin is almost out. So let me get my seam ripper as well, as I should have been paying attention. And I know that I was planning to use orange for everything, but it started stitching and I could see how the orange was stitching on the leaves, and I should have changed it to white or green. So I'm going to go ahead and go under these stitches with my seam ripper and kind of, remove these stitches. So see how that just, I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to seam rip that off. And then, kind of go under the stitches and pull up. Okay, so I'm just, trying to keep my embroidery hoop as flat as I can possibly keep it so that it won't have my project out of registration. Okay, so I'm looking good on the stitches. They're coming out pretty nicely. The seam ripper is your friend. So I just did not like those colors. So we are going to just remove the orange because there's no need for orange to be on the leaves. Yes. Has anyone, hello, Jessie Gibson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Has anyone, hello, Rosalind Lewis. Did I say Rosalind? If I did, hello again, Rosalind Lewis. Thank you so much for stopping by. Has anyone done this project already from Designs by JuJu? Have you done the potholders or any of the potholders? Because they had more than just, one Designs by JuJu. They had more than one potholder, and maybe it wasn't this season, but it could have been another season. Maybe it was, a different season that you stitched out a potholder. This is my first Designs by JuJu potholder, and it almost reminds me of the mug rug. And I would not mind using these because my my pot holders will be for decoration. They will not be used for pots. They will not. And that's what I was saying in the beginning with the Inso Bright. I did not have the Inso Bright, and I will not, be using them for pots and pans. They'll just be here for decor. So I can almost use mine actually for as a mug rug. So I have just a little more of the stitches that need to come out. And I'm getting there, but I have to be careful of the not cutting the quilting pieces. So okay, so it looks like we are done. See, I got it all out. So now let's rehoop her and get change this thread. Robin. Okay. No one reminded me to change that change the bobbin. Oh, okay. This is the one of this. This is one of this is my first design, Robin. Is this your regular time? Yes, yes, Miss Joy. This is my regular time at 5:05 Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So thank you, Miss Joy. On Monday evenings. Yes, thank you. So I just will drop this in a new bobbin because we were close to being out of the bobbin. So why not change it now? The indicator would have let me know, but there, it the bobbin was almost out. So I didn't want to play around with it. So let me change the thread and I'll go ahead and let me see here. Let me get a darker green. So I'm going in my thread and I think I'm going to go with a darker green. So let me pull off the purple and I'll change the screen because now I can go ahead. Exactly, Miss Evelyn Warner. Sean, I was just showing everybody all those Jolly Ranchers and all your beautiful thread, your glide thread, and it's beautiful and vibrant. I love my thread. And when I was, okay, be careful, Sean. When I was looking for thread for my Juki and it was glide, that is my thread of choice. And let me see here. Everyone, let me just raise it up, 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 up. Yes. I'm just raising it up just a little bit. Just so that everyone can see. And let me put a little more light over top. And I'm just plugging in another light to go, okay. Woo! Yes. So here I added the green thread on the spool holder. And then I'll just take out the orange and add the green because it'll look better that way. So I'll bring it back on top and hopefully that's not, or that view, I didn't mess it up. Okay, so I just want everyone to have a good view of what we're stitching out this evening. So I'll cut at the top and then pull the excess orange from the bottom. So let me add the green. And I'm just threading here in the front. Almost done. 6, 7, 8. And then put the crescent foot down. And the green is now on the embroidery machine. So let me hoop the green. Yes, I think I'll like that so much better. Okay, Robin, now we're back to the green. I'm watching and listening from the bushes. I'm crafting, y'all. Awesome, Miss Joy. Awesome, awesome. I love it. Yes. Awesome. So, yay. So then it'll go right here. And you see how it flipped over the applique piece. So I just cut the thread underneath and then put the applique piece down. Okay, so you have to watch out for that, and possibly if I had my heat and bond on there, it could have possibly prevented it, or you can use tape. But I am here watching the stitch out, which watching it closely allows, you to act fast. Hello, Up Designs. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Marquise, the Savvy Crafter. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. So now that I am on the outer leaves, let me kind of minimize this screen, and then I'll kind of maximize my table. So these applique pieces, what I'm going to do is cut close to the stitches without cutting the stitches for this beautiful pot holder. So then we'll go around here and just keep on cutting. Yes. Oh, I appreciate everyone being here. And I was asking if anyone had I am doing 5 things, LOL, getting things made for an upcoming show next month. Awesome, Jess. Awesome. So it is vending season is upon us. And I was supposed to sign up to vend, and I'm not sure if it's too late, but I have been busy with quite a few things as well. And then the vending, I love doing it, but I'm a little behind with getting signed up. So hopefully they still have some spots. And I think it's like mid-April. So, and it's almost. Hello, T. Thomas. Welcome in. Thompson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And then let me just keep on going around. And oh, okay. Do you know if this is compatible with the 5x7? Um, it was only one size, Jess, and this size was an 8x8 only. Or maybe yes, it was the 8x8 only. And I could not find this on their website. Um, I could not find the pot holders. So I was like, It was kind of, I just didn't think they would have taken it off so soon. But this could have been a free gift. You know how when you get the bonus gifts, and then some of them have $0 amount. So I'm not sure. Not sure at all. So right now what I'm doing is cutting around the applique of the greenery around the stems of the carrots. Yes. Yes. And I'm just, yes, T. Thomas, is this your first time here? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. And T. Thompson, I keep on saying. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, when you spend the $30, yes, you get free projects. I may have it then. Yes. So it was either free. Yes, it had to be because I don't see it. And when I click on the pot holders, it say oops. And I'm like, what is that? Yes. So I'm just cutting this applique piece, and we're almost done cutting around. Awesome. So we have two little Aw. Aw. Thank you, T. Thompson. I really appreciate you, clicking on and joining my crafty friends. And like you said, some of the names you recognize. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're happy to be here. I'm happy to have you. That's awesome. So I am putting the hoop back onto the embroidery machine. Let me go ahead and change the view so that you can see what we are stitching out. And we'll go back to, yes, back to the embroidery machine. So now what it's going to do is give me that satin stitching around the leaves. And right, so and now awesome. And it's satin and it's decorative. So this is number 7. Yay! And it's beautiful and decorative. Hello back to this creations. Hi Theresa. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Aw, this is so awesome. Thanks everyone. So this decorative stitching is going around the current leaves, and this is the left and the right leaf. And we're going to use a different pattern in the middle just to make it, look a little cute. Exactly, Miss Merlinda. Miss Merlinda, Picture Me Crafting said, we need a turntable for applique. Exactly, exactly. It's like we are learning how to drive all over again. I absolutely love in the hoop projects. And when you are doing applique, um, you gotta turn, cut, cut. And that is the best way, but always make sure that the project is flat, just so that you won't knock your project out of registration. Yeah. That is so, so true, Miss Belinda. Turntable. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Do you know if this is compatible with? Okay, so I just going back through the questions, and I just wanted to see if I was missing anyone. Oh, yes. So that is looking so cute. So it's doing the decorative stitching, as you can see here. Oh, that looks so good. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow. So I am over here counting my little applique pieces. Oh, wow. This is looking good. Yes. So after it finishes, then we will use this applique piece for the middle. Hello, Fern Griffin. Hi, Fern. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. We're working on the Janome 550E again tonight, Fern. How have you been? How has everyone been? How has everyone Monday been so far? You have to let me know in the chat. How is your Monday? Hello, Donzel. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jennifer Reese said, especially the zipper bags. Oh my goodness. Jennifer Reese, I think that bags, period, has got me. I was trying to change it up a little bit, but I love my bags. Oh, the Kirk Sifs. Hi, first time watching. So lucky that I've happened to see this in my feed. Designs by JuJu are wonderful. Yes, they are. The Kirks. Yes, they are. I agree. I agree. I agree. Love the designs by JuJu. So it has just finished the outside. Let me just show you the outside leaves. So the next thing we'll do is the inner leaf. So the inner leaf, what it's going to do is give me that placement for the inner leaf. So I have her rehooped, and then let's do the placement line for the inner leaf. And if you have this project, I am on stop 8. So this project is about, we have about 20 more minutes. Oh, thank you. Donzel, I had showed my, getting ready to show him in just a minute. Let me put this applique piece on. Let me see here. I'm going to put this applique piece over top of the leaves, and this will be the tack down line. So I'll start, and I always kind of keep my wooden spatula close by. We don't want to use our fingers, and then you always have that stop button, because I did not have that heat and bond light on the back to put some weight to this very thin fabric. So it's doing the outline, and it's looking good. Oh, okay. Oh, the Kirk said that my day has been great. Started off with a So Fun Club meeting, and then had a sweet video call with 2 young grandkids. Aw, who live lots of states away from me. Oh, grandkids are such a joy. Oh, that is sweet. So now that we had the middle applique piece in, I can go ahead, and that's all tacked down. So now I'm going to remove her from the hoop, and we are going to cut this applique, the extra fabric. Yes, and I can also show Donzel what oh, there's my daughter. Real car girls matter. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. That's my daughter, everyone. So let me put, okay, so the applique piece for the middle leaf. This is the, what they call this, the inner leaves. Let me cut the extra applique from around the leaves. Okay, and then you just want to go as close as you can to the stitches without cutting the stitches. Okay, so just go right on in and around. So this is awesome. And then you just, be careful. It's no race. No race at all. I just want to have, myself get close as I possibly can, just so that there's not a lot of bulk around when it does the satin stitch. So just take your time and just go on around. And I can see, although I'm using the green on green, it is different a little bit where the lime green I can really see. So I'm able to cut the applique, the extra applique fabric off. So this is awesome. Yes. Let me see. Did I miss anyone else? I'm almost done cutting this extra fabric off. We are getting around and around. Awesome. This is looking really nice and very detailed. I really enjoyed the designs by JuJu projects that I have done. I have no complaints on any of the ones that I've done so far. I think they are really, beginner friendly. I remember, doing a wall hanging, and I really loved it. I really did. So I'm almost done getting around the fabric and cutting close to the stitches without cutting the stitches. And then I see a little green here, and I get that off. Awesome. Yes. So Donzel, I wanted to show you, we were talking in the chat, and here are the Jolly Rancher jelly beans that I had. And I was telling you about, if you like, because of course I had ordered some glide thread from Go Savvy Designs by Sean. And if you like the softer, here's the regular Jolly Ranchers, but if you like the softer ones, these jelly beans are now in season, and you can go and get you a bag. These are really delicious. And Donzel, I hope you're still listening. But yes, I wanted you to see the Jolly Rancher. And then here you can see. Yes. So I just keep it here in my jar right above. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, okay. So the Kirks, I have made potholders in the hoop using designs by JuJu several times. They are so accurate in the digitizing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. So now that we are done with this, now we're going to get to the outer parts of the, I can hear my doorbell ringing. Oh, okay. Now we're going to get to the outer carrot placement line. So the carrots will be orange. So the carrots here, let me see. Let's change, since we're going to the carrots. I have the green thread, so we're going to go and change the thread. We are going to cut at the top and pull from the bottom. So we're done with the green thread. Now I'm going to add the orange thread back. And we're going to just hoop her and cut the thread. And we have the orange back on. So now we're going to do the outer carrots. So now we're going to go and put the placement line for the outer carrots. So we are ready. And then, ah, do you know Robin is not, I did not read that correctly. I am not ready for the outer carrot. Huh? I'm supposed to be doing the decorative stitch around the, mm-mm-mm. Let me just read it. I'm supposed to be doing the decorative stitching around the leaves, the inner leaves. I took the green, the dark green off a little too fast. So I'm glad I caught that mid-stitch. So I think I got a little ahead of myself. So, yes. Awesome. So now I'm ready. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Demps. I really appreciate you telling me you can't see the machine. Everybody probably was telling me, but I heard the doorbell. I really got off track. I apologize. Thank you, everyone, for keeping me on track. Thank you. Yes. So I had changed the thread. Now I put the green thread back on and it's doing the decorative stitching around the inner leaves. So that's what it's doing now. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, Jesse, it happens. Thank you, everyone. I'm just running my mouth and trying to listen. I'm like, ooh, they keep ringing the bell. But I'm busy. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Thanks everyone. So it's doing the decorative and it's really cute. And hello, Jeff. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes, and keeping me on track. Thank you, Donzel. And Donzel, you did say that I know you told me to try some from Walmart, and you will. Yes, Donzel. Delish. It's Jolly Ranchers are, my favorite. And then if you like this time of year, they also have the Starburst jelly beans, and that they'll have all the reds too. They have a bag of just the reds. But I like the Jolly Ranchers the best. Yes, so we're almost all the way around the inner leaf, and then we can go ahead and start with the carrots. So for the carrots, the two outer carrots, we are going to use, let me, it's almost done. And I'll bring up my desk again. So here is the bunny that we did prior to the live, the bunny. And then we're going to be using the polka dot fabric for the orange polka dot. No, this polka dot and the felt for the carrot. So these will be used for the carrot. And I'll possibly use this for the border. And then this fabric will be for the envelope back. Okay, so this is the palette of fabric. Yes. And I also wanted to let everyone know too that I picked up, because I did not have a lot of fabric, and I did pick up some fabrics, and if I could, I'm going to share them with you. So for right now, let me stay on this project so that I won't get too far behind. So let me switch my screen, and I am going to maximize the embroidery machine. So now it's time to cut the thread at the top. You always want to cut from the top when you're changing your thread, and then you pull from the bottom. Okay? And then now we're doing the carrots. I'll go ahead and switch the thread up to the orange. I got ahead of myself once. And lower the presser foot and hit the auto threader. So now we'll get the outline for the outer carrots. So this will be really neat. Yay! Looking good. So it'll do the left and the right. Awesome. Okay, so now we are going to do the tack down of the fabric. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should be trying this. But I really could have what I'm doing and what I'm thinking is to cut this orange in half, the applique fabric, and then I will, excuse me, I will use my 505 glue and then just put a little, like we did for the leaves, and then I'm going to just put the applique fabric and adhere it right to the spots where it just did the outline stitching for the left and, well, the outer carrot. And then I put the 505 glue on the both pieces of applique. And then I'll try so very hard to have that applique stay in place and kind of watch my stitching. Okay. Press the foot back down. And now we are going to go ahead and do the tack down right before we cut the excess fabric. Awesome. So why did I cut it? The reason that I cut my fabric, I didn't want to be wasteful in adding two large pieces overlapping, and the carrots aren't that big. It gave me a supply list, but I thought, why waste fabric when that one piece can cover two spots? So I had two pieces like this according to the supply list, but I was able to save fabric by cutting it in half. Yes. Oh, wow. T. Thompson said that the Starburst, the Starburst jelly beans are incredible. Yes. So let me unhoop her, and then we'll go and cut the excess fabric off. So let me put the top back on this 505 adhesive glue. And then we are going to go back to my desktop and cut the applique, the excess fabric. Awesome. So everyone can see. Yay! Looking good. So this is an easy cut. So let me just cut this extra fabric, and this here, what we're going to do is cut close to the stitches without cutting the stitches on this applique fabric. And then I just go ahead on around and around and around and around. So I wanted to say to quite a few people here in the chat that I watched Laura Trevino, Creative Art by LT, earlier today. She had a great live. It was awesome. And let me see. And yesterday I watched quite a few lives. There were, I mean, it was live after live after live, and I was enjoying my Sunday in between me. You know, I had my grandkids and also at church. So in between and the ride home and everything, I was able to watch a lot of the lives. Some I have to go and watch the replay, but I will be doing that this evening. And I really enjoyed myself. I love my crafty community. I was laughing so hard because yesterday I watched Just Craft Therapy. They had Laura Trevino as a guest, her and Stacy at Lady Blueberry Designs. And later I had watched Patrice L. And I had purchased so me saying that how much I love my crafting community, you can get a lot. So we have like a book club going. And the latest book that we're reading, The Perfect Marriage. Sure. Stacy and Shamika, we gotta. I tell you that book. So yeah, I just enjoy my crafty community. We had so much fun, and it's always something, you know, to keep you occupied while you're doing your crafts, and you know, it's enjoyable. I absolutely love my crafty community. Hello, Making with Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Look at that. And then here is the bunny rabbit. So I'm going to rehoop her and change my screen up. So let me go ahead, hoop her, and we are going to go to the machine. And I'm not sure. So now we are going to be doing, we're on 13. So this looks like the beautiful, let me see. Let me make sure. Huh. We're going to do the beautiful little decorative stitching like the grooves that you see in a carrot. So now it's stitching out the grooves. Excuse me. Yes, so now it's stitching out the grooves, and the grooves is right before the satin stitching. And that's the decorative part of right around the carrot. I'm reading the book too. Oh, Keisha Elliott. I'm just in the middle, but yes, it is hard to turn off. Let me tell you, Keisha, I'm like, I, I had, it's, you know, of course not for kids. So when I had my, you know, dropped my grandkids off, I was like, Lord, let me turn this book back on. And I have Audible, so I'm listening to the book. I wasn't able to watch or listen. Oh, yes, I did because I had to go and pick up those Jolly Ranchers and at the pharmacy. So yes, that book is spicy. So yes, I heard a little bit of it today, and it was a short ride. So yes, but I love my crafting community. Like I said, you get a lot, a lot of good information. You get a lot of great information from your crafty friends, and it's a great way for us to occupy our time, while and have some something to listen to or look at the replays while we are doing our stitching. So now that we are done with the grooves, now we're going to go ahead and do the decorative outlining on the outer carrots. So it's doing that right before, and then for the middle portion. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Look, she said, thank you. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Let me tell you, okay? Thank you for the super chat, Real Call Girls Matter. That's my daughter. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate it. She said, "You're so talented, mommy. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you." Thank you, Keisha. Oh, thanks, everyone. Oh, wow. I really appreciate you. Oh, sweetheart. Oh. Oh, okay. So thanks, Keisha. I have to read the book. I can't do Audible. Yes. So I can do both, but the way my life is set up right now, Audible is yes. Yes, the Audible is good. Oh, okay. Yes. Thanks, everyone. Good voice actors are always helpful. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, okay. Fern said that she just ordered hers. So when I went to the store this weekend, I saw it too in the store. So Walmart, Target, Barnes and Noble. Where else did we go? The weather here in Maryland has been so beautiful. We're just going out to the stores and everything, just no reason, just get out. I'm like, wow. I went out today and I saw this sun and I said, okay, so now we're doing the outline stitch for the middle carrot. And I saw that sun and I was like, oh, I heard you was looking for me. So, yes. So now we have the inner carrot. Awesome. And then the middle carrot, what we're going to use, and I'm going to use the felt. So let me go. Oops, I didn't hit the thing. So hopefully I did not knock it off registration. Uh, so what I'm doing is putting the, on the applique piece, and I did put a little bit of the glue. So we'll go ahead, and this is felt. And then we're going around the felt in the middle. And it goes around 2 times. I didn't realize that. And this will just allow us to have some texture. That's all. Okay. And then I'll unhoop her and cut off the extra. And this one here, and I want to make sure that my my hoop is laying flat, just so that I won't lose registration. And I'll make sure, because my elbow did just hit the embroidery machine. So okay, so now I just want to go around, and this one, should be fairly easy to go around. And then I just want to get as close as I possibly can to the stitches without cutting the stitches, because you don't want to cut your stitches off. And then we have this last little piece, and then I can put her, look at this. This is like, look at this. See the detail? Wow, this is so nice. So let's go back and put her on the hoop. And I'll change the view. And now we're going to put the grooves in the, I'm changing the view. So it's doing the grooves. But I do see another super chat. Thank you, Miss Merlinda. Picture me crafting. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. She said your work is always so beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Merlinda. I really appreciate you. Aw, thank you. Hello, Qualities Creations. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone being here. Hello, Faye Norman. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to go back. We're almost done. We're coming to the home stretch. Yes. Oh, yes. My Monday is going, great. Now that I'm here with my crafty friends stitching, the weather here in Maryland is gorgeous, and I'm excited. So now we're going to do the satin stitching around the outside of the carrot. And then we'll be able to add the fabric pieces on the front and then on the back. Or for the back. And flip it inside out, and we should be done. Awesome. Right, Rosalind. Come on with this tambourine. Look, so I've heard for years and years, because my name is Robin, and I wanted to let everyone know that I have been told, like, oh, okay, Robin, all that laughing, you gotta hurry up and lay that egg. So look what came with my tambourine. Some eggs. And they have a shaker in it. You know what? I'm done. K-Shop. She making it holy up here. Ooh, Lord. Yes. Okay. Let me focus. Oh my goodness. amazing job. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Oh, my daughter, again. It's the laugh for me. Love you, mommy. Oh, thank you, everyone, for the super chat. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Oh, wow. Yes. And like I said, my coworkers, they be like, Robin, lay that egg, lay that egg. And then the egg. So I wasn't sure because I take the tambourine with me, and I'm like, the eggs and the tambourine. Come on now, make up your mind. But I can shake them both. Oh my goodness. Let me. Thanks everyone. I appreciate everyone for the super chat. Let me minimize myself. The embroidery machine is ready so that I can maximize. Ooh, I'm getting hot. So now that we are done with the satin stitching around the, okay, let me go to my instructions. So I'm working with a little bit of space here. So the next step is to, let me see. Okay, we're going to do a tack down of the fabric. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put the polka dot fabric, and since it's thin, I'm going to go out on the outer line, and it is already labeled A, B, C, and D. So we can go ahead for step 19, and it is now doing the tack down of the fabric line. So now that it did the tack down stitch twice, now I will lift my presser foot up, flip the polka dot fabric backwards, and then you can do a finger press. Oops. Do a finger press. And let me, I got, okay, so the finger press, and then I'll go ahead and it'll do the stitch around. Now that's a little puffy. I probably should have held it down with some tape, but it's not all bad. Okay, so now that is done the A, now it's going to B. Oh, I think I know what I was thinking, but let me go and get the other two short pieces. Yes, okay, here we go. So we have B, and then I'm putting it right on the line, and they put the A, B, C, and D because the fabric was cut different lengths. And then I'll hit start. And then I'll flip it back. Oh, thank you, Making with Marilyn. She said she loved her name, Real Car Sarah's Matter 3D. Oh, thank you. And let me go ahead and press it. Like, I'm going to tack it down with some tape this time, just so I won't get that. Let me see here. And yes, finger press, and then I push the fabric back, and now it's going to go around and put that stitch I can't touch it. Okay, there it does it twice. Okay, so then after I flipped it, then it did the tack down line. So now that it's finished the tack down line here, now did the tack down off after both sides of the decorative stitching. Okay, so tape it in place, return the hoop. Okay, so remove from the hoop. Oh, okay then. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I needed to remove. Yes. So let me go ahead and lift my presser foot up, and I'm just going to snip this extra fabric off of the left and the right. And I am going to change the view in just a second so that you can see what I am doing, so that, you know, if you wanted to do this, you would see. Oh, thank you, Donzel. Thanks, everyone. I got to go back and read it. And let me just cut this extra piecing. And we'll be able to do the next, and that's C and D. Okay, so C and D. Awesome. So let's go back. Let me make sure she's, you know, hooped okay. And now you can see the carrots. Look at the detail. So let's go back and hoop her. We're almost done. It's saying 8 minutes left. And, you know, it doesn't have... so 23. So it's doing the decorative stitching across. And it's going to go and kind of make it more detailed. So let me change the screen. Thanks. And I almost forgot Dimps again to change up. Okay. Yes. So it's looking really nice. And you'll be able to see it. So now it's ready to pass through. And you can see the decorative line that it put like across to make this pot holder more detailed as well. Okay. So we're almost there. And then it'll do the left and the right the same way. We are looking good. Thank you. Back to this creation. Thank you, Dorica. Oh, yes. Thanks, Donzel. Thank you. So now we are going to put the fabric for the... Okay. So now for the sides, we're going to put the fabric down and then flip that after finished stitching. And then it also, you know, it stitches it twice. And this is right before I, you know, lift the presser foot up. And then I'll flip the fabric over. And I have the fabric flipped over. And I'll use some tape to kind of hold it down so that I won't mess the design up. Okay, so now I'll put the presser foot down, and it's going to continue on around and kind of match up the design with the previous polka dot fabric. So it's turning out so beautiful. Thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Awesome. It's looking really good. So the next side, I will put the fabric down over the stitches on this side as well. And this is the last side, D. And press the foot down and we'll start stitching. We have 6 minutes to go. Awesome. And it's looking really nice. It's coming together really nicely. So this is V. And then we are going to flip the fabric over, lift the presser foot up, flip the fabric back. And after I flip it back, then I'm going to pull the tape that I used on the other side to hold the fabric down, just so that it doesn't flip up. And sometimes, you know, you have to hold the fabric down in place. Okay, so I'll put a third piece on there for extra security. Yes, looking good. Ooh, yeah. We made it. We made it. Yes, thank you, Miss Joy. If you haven't had a chance, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. So now I think that the next part, and I forgot earlier to pull out my tons and tons of pieces of, here is my bin of ribbon. This is my bin of ribbon. Wow. And I put it in there like this so that I could see every piece. So I'm not going to make it difficult. I am going to, you know, pick a ribbon that kind of coordinates with tonight's project. And I see orange stripes. And I could also do the green. And I'm just going to pick the green polka dot. So I have some 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch green polka dot. Oops. Oops. So we're going to go with just the green polka dot. So let me cut off just a little piece. And I will then fold that in half. And it's going to now do the placement stitch of the green polka dot. Okay, so now I'll put the presser foot down and I placed it. Oh, thank you, Miss Merlinda. I'm going to go back if I can. Let me see. Awesome, to the chat because I know I missed. Yes. So the let me make sure that I am far enough back on the project. Okay, yes. So now what we're going to do, I'm on 28. Yeah. 28 is the decorative. So I'm a little ahead of myself again. So it's going to do the decorative stitching. Okay. So it's doing the decorative stitching. Hi, Connie. Welcome in at Blue Land Creations by Connie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Earth Sports 90. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's my husband. I appreciate you being here. So I did knock over. Oh, okay. I just knocked over this one tray. Okay. So finished with all the applique pieces except for my backer. And I have my one piece, so that's good. And let me go back to the chat. This is looking really nice. So let me put my top back on. Miss Berlinda, Miss Evelyn Warner, she said, girl. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, you talk about all that ribbon, Miss Evelyn Warner. It is a lot. Okay. So, yay. So now we are ready for the little piece of ribbon. So, hello, good evening, everyone. And I pray that I did not, miss anyone. If I did, I apologize. Let me see here. Yay! So now what I'm going to do for that placement stitch of the ribbon, oh, okay. I see it. So now I put the little ribbon on here just so that I can tack it down. So the first stitch is a tack down. No, the placement. So it was telling me where to place it and I already placed it. Lift my presser foot up and then it's going to tack it down. So the actual extra stitches is not going to hurt anything. So the next step is for the insole bright. I did mention that I will not be using the insole bright for this project because my project is just solely for decorations. I will not be using a pot to, any hot products for this. So I'll skip over 29 and 30. No. Okay, so 30, and then I'll go right on to 31, 32. So press the foot up, and we can go to 32. So what it is asking me for the very last portion of this project, thank you. If you are still here with me, I appreciate you. So we're going to take both pieces. So this is one piece. So originally it was an 8x8 piece of fabric. And if you can see me here, it was an 8x8, but the first piece is asking to be fold it in half, and then you leave the other just an 8x8 square. And when you lay this piece that has the what is this called? The fusible interfacing, you're going to lay it pretty side down. Then the piece that's folded, you're going to put that on top first. So this is making the envelope backing. So it's almost like I'm doing a mug rug for this portion. And that is, you know, possibly what I'll use it for, is a mug rug. But I'm going to go ahead, put that piece down. And then pretty side to pretty side, I will put the other piece right on over top. You're going to go right over top. And they will overlap. Okay? So I have my tape. And I am going to take a piece of the tape. And I'm going to tape down so that nothing flips. And the embroidery needle gets kind of stuck underneath. So here I am taping. So you just take in, put the tape here. Awesome. So this, we have the tape here. So the next stitch and the final stitch 32, we are going to go ahead, put the presser foot down, and then it'll go right on around. And I'm trying to find my wooden spatula. I do not see it anywhere. So I had to get up to get my wooden spatula. And this is looking really good. Awesome. So it's going around. And I do believe it goes around twice. And with this clear tape that I'm using, it's like surgical tape. This surgical tape actually, once the stitches goes on top, it perforated off. So, oh wow. Oh goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much, Earth Sports 90. Thank you, baby, for the super chat. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And look. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Yes. Yes, ring-a-ling. Yeah, so now it's all done. We can unhoop her. And I can bring up my desk. Thank you. Yes. So, let me see here. I'm going to bring up my desk. Awesome. So, this is the previous stitch out was our bunny rabbit. And now we have our carrots. So, I'll go and I'll unhoop her. And right here on the side, somebody loves you. Yes, they do, Miss Evelyn Warner. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Yes, Miss. So, I don't want any mishaps with these hoops. My hoops. So, I tried so very much to put them right back, you know, where I got them from. So the extra fabric, I just want to cut it off. And then as I come around the corners, I'll round off the corners just to keep the bulk from the corners so that when I take and have the corners and I poke them out, I won't have any problem. So let me see here. I can take all this tape off. This tape is a lot. And yes, we are looking good. So now the last thing will be is for me to go around and cut, cut, cut. And then I'm going around and cutting, cut, cut, cut all this extra excess fabric off. And we're going to go ahead on around and cut the extra. And I'm just making my corners a little rounded along with the stitching. So thank you, Designs by JuJu, for another beautiful stitch out. This is looking and feeling great. So this is how the back of it looks. And I'll just go in and pull and flip it inside, right side out. So yes, right side out. So I'll just keep on and keep on pushing, push, push, push. Yes, and we want to just push, 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 push. And then we're just flipping it out in right side out. And I'm pushing out those corners, push, push, push. And pushing another corner. And the other, yes. So we got all four corners out. And look at this beautiful stitch out. Oh, Designs by JuJu has done it again. Look at this. Aw, this is beautiful. Beautiful pot holders. Thank you. Thanks, Farron. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Look at these beautiful designs. Designs by JuJu. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. Ah, wow. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, everyone. Oh, hello, Janet Brooks. I don't know. I don't. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. When I saw your name pop up, I'm like, I don't know if I said anything. Said I? But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here this evening. Yes. Oh, did anyone have any other questions or anything related to our project this evening? It turned out, the stitch out turned out great. And I not sure if you were able to see my YouTube short. And I was able to make all of these beautiful labels. And I said, you know what? I should put a label right on top of this, you know, and I put it together, but it's still, I could put like the double-sided heat tape on the back and kind of apply it to the back. But I'm not sure if I will. If I give it away, maybe I'll do it. But these pot holders are just for decoration only. Yes. And then, you know, I could put it right here on the back. And that would look really nice. So for right now, yes. If I don't have any other questions? Let me see. Oh, okay. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate everyone being here. And if if I was just glancing back at the chat. Oh, thanks, everyone. Thank you, Miss Geneva Coleman. Yes. So if I don't have any other questions, I wanted to say until next time, bloom where you are planted. Bye, everyone. Good night. Oh, thank you. Thanks, honey. Oh.